Hey there, DIY enthusiasts! Today, we're talking about building a driveway with interlocking bricks. It's a great project that can really boost your home's curb appeal. Interlocking bricks are tough and look fantastic. They come in many colors and patterns. You can create a unique look that fits your style. Building your own driveway might seem scary, but don't worry. I'll break it down into simple steps. The key is to take your time and do each step right. Interlocking bricks have many benefits. They're strong, handle heavy loads, and allow water to drain through. Now, let's get started on creating your dream driveway. First things first, you need a plan. Start by measuring your driveway area. Use a long tape measure and write down the length and width. This will help you figure out how many bricks you need. Don't forget to add about 5% extra for cuts and breakage. Next, think about the style you want. Look at your house and choose bricks that match. Draw your design on paper. This will be your guide when you start laying bricks. Now, let's talk tools. You'll need basics like a shovel, rake, and wheelbarrow. You'll also need special tools like a plate compactor and a brick saw. Before you start digging, call your local utility companies to mark any underground lines. Also, check if you need a permit for your project. All right, it's time to get your hands dirty. Start by marking out your driveway area. Use stakes and string to outline the shape. Make sure your outline is straight and matches your plan. Now comes the hard part, digging. You need to remove about 8 inches of soil. Use a shovel or rent a small excavator if the area is large. Remember to slope the ground slightly away from your house for drainage. As you dig, keep checking the depth. Use a long, straight board and a level to make sure it's even. Once you've finished digging, it's time to add a weed barrier. Roll it out and cut it to fit your area. Overlap the edges by about 6 inches to make sure it covers everything. Section 4. Building a solid foundation. Now we're getting to the real meat of the project. The foundation. A good foundation means your driveway will last for years. We start with a layer of gravel. Use crushed stone about 3/4 of an inch in size. Spread it evenly over the whole area. You want about 4 inches of gravel. Use a rake to spread it out. Then comes the fun part, compacting. Rent a plate compactor for this job. Run it over the gravel in a pattern. Go back and forth, then side to side. This packs the gravel down tight. After the gravel, we add a layer of sand. This should be about 1 inch deep. Use a special sand called polymeric sand. Spread it evenly with a rake. Then use a long board to screed it smooth. Run the plate compactor over the sand just like you did with the gravel. A flat base means a flat driveway. Section 5. Laying the interlocking bricks. Here's where your driveway starts to take shape. Begin at one corner of your area. Lay your first brick carefully. This is your starting point. Make sure it's perfectly straight and level. Use a rubber mallet to tap it gently into place. Work in small sections, laying bricks in your chosen pattern. Use a string line to keep your rows straight. Keep checking that your bricks are level as you go. Use a spirit level for this. You'll probably need to cut some bricks to fit around edges or curves. Use a brick saw for this. Measure twice and cut once to avoid wasting bricks. As you work, step back often and look at your progress. Keep your pattern consistent and your lines straight. Take breaks when you need to. Section 6. Finishing touches and maintenance. You're in the home stretch now. Once all your bricks are laid, it's time for the finishing touches. Start by installing edge restraints. These are long strips that go around the outside of your driveway. They keep the bricks from spreading apart over time. Nail them into place with long spikes. Next, spread polymeric sand over the entire surface. Use a broom to sweep it into all the gaps between bricks. This sand will harden and lock your bricks in place. Make sure you fill every gap completely. Then use the plate compactor one last time. This vibrates the sand down into the cracks. After compacting, sweep off any excess sand. Then it's time for the most satisfying part, wetting it down. Use a fine spray from a hose to wet the entire surface. This activates the polymeric sand. Congratulations! Your new driveway is complete. Enjoy your beautiful new driveway. You did it yourself, and that's something to be proud of.